What's up, Cancer? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting February 24th, 2025. Cancer, I hope all is well. This week I'm using the ROHRIG Tarot to deliver your messages, not reading any reversals. We're just going to jump right into seeing what the messages are for this upcoming week for you guys. Yeah, let's get started. Without further ado, I don't want to waste any time talking pre-talking. So energy's here for my Cancer crabs. Cancers, what's coming up here for Cancers? What is the energy here for Cancers? What do we have to look forward to? Okay. All right, Cancer, let's cut this deck here and get right into the messages for the week and see what's coming up for us. Welcome any new subscribers, by the way. I appreciate you. All right, so Cancer, we're going to start off with the very first card for you, and we have oppression. This is the 10 of Wands. Now, I read this differently, of course. It wouldn't be oppression, of course, if you experience any types of oppressions this week, then it's here. You know, otherwise, I use this as one of my energy cards, being that it's the highest busy bee. The number 9 of Wands would be the other busy bee. So energetically, I feel that, you know, there's some things that you're going to be doing this week. Some of you want to be extremely busy doing things. You know, it could be work-related, Cancer. It could be anything that you're doing for yourself personally. It could be for anything that you're doing in terms of, you know, assisting or helping out family members. It could be romantic partners, friends. The 10 of Wands comes in here to give you the energy to you know, complete anything that you got going on this week, whether it's on your schedule or not. All right. So that's the 10 of Wands. Up next here for us, Cancer, is luxury. This is the 4 of Cups. I read the 4 of Cups as socializing, celebration. So it could be that you're celebrating someone's birthday, anniversary, definitely spending quality time with significant others. That include romantic partners, family members, and of course, friends. I always assign that you could be doing all that socializing and spending quality time with those people I just mentioned, eating out at restaurants or diners. Even number of cups, so emotionally what you give this week, Cancer, is what you're going to get back in return. Then we have indolence. This is the 8 of Cups. This is what we're walking away from, Cancer. This is the 8 of Cups, indolence. All right. Now, I always say it's, you know, when the 8 of Cups shows up in your spread, how I read it, don't really care how any other reader reads the 8 of Cups. This is you walking away from having to deal with some sort of emotional stuff. And you know what? This is right in line with, you know, my own personal energies. I won't go into great details, but this makes pretty good sense for me. That the last week was very emotional for me. I had to deal with a lot of things that, you know, came about that were unexpected, that created some sort of emotional imbalance for me. But, you know, everything seems to be okay right now. So this week is what I'm walking away from, turning my back against that energy. And, you know, not that anything disturbing happened. It's just, you know, things happen in life and, you know, involving your family and whatnot, things that you don't have any control over. So that creates a lot of emotional stuff. So this would be the other people involved in, you know, whatever was going on for me last week and the emotions that came about such situations, not incidents, situations. All right, so no drama week for Cancer, 8 of Cups. Up next now we have the 5 of Wands, always the projection of energy that may come onto you by others. So, you know, don't engage in petty fights or arguments with anyone this week, Cancer. I always say when the 5 of Wands shows up here, it's usually what's going on with them. It got nothing to do with you. They're trying to draw your energy into theirs. And as quickly as it may approach you, if it is anything that you're dealing with in terms of petty fights or arguments, if you just avoid it, not feed into it, it will go away just as quickly as it shows up. Otherwise, it could be that we go through or experience some sort of inner restlessness throughout the week, and that too shall pass because it's minor energy. Up next now we have the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands in this case is the King of Wands. King of Wands is always focused on something or someone, normally going after whatever it is that they're focused on. There is some energy here that you may be attracting, and that energy could be attracting almost anything that you can think of, Cancer. It could be a relationship. It could be a new job. It could be anything in terms of Cancers who are artistic and creative, because that king will send in a burst of energy to help you with your creative pursuits. The king also could be expressing himself in a sexual manner. Usually, turns out to be very, very positive. So you replace your energies and put that in the place of the king. You're focused on something this week, something or someone, Cancer. The energies could be very intense, very passionate, but I'm seeing that it's, something that's going to turn out to be very, very positive. All right, so that's the King of Wands. Up next now we have the pleasure card. This is the Six of Cups. Okay, you can see the couple here. They're in a state of pleasure, or getting pleased, and that's okay. Equal number of cups. I read the Six of Cups, however, as thinking of your childhood memories, feeling nostalgic, going down memory lane. However, living people that are around you, family members, friends that you may that you may not have seen in a long period of time. These people are thinking about you, Cancer. And so, do not be too surprised if these people reach out to you this week. Again, like the Four of Cups, it's an equal number of cups. Emotionally, what you give is what you get out. Also, this energy could be linked to anyone that you may have had some sort of romantic interest in the past, and maybe things didn't work out. The timing was all wrong, and you went your separate ways or whatever. Okay, so that could be part of the energy that I'm seeing. Also, some Cancers may be memorializing someone that they physically knew or that they were close to. Now they're over in spirit, and I assign the dates associated with that. And this is just something that I come up with, Cancer, that February 24th through March, I think 1st or 2nd, anything that may involve their birth date or their passing date. Following the Six of Cups here for you, Cancer, now we have the Devil. So, all right, when the major arcana, the Devil, shows up in the spread, there is an aspect of having to have some sort of talks with ourselves, Cancers, bring that energy up to the surface. What are we doing that we keep constantly falling into a trap when the Devil is casting that energy? Now, this is something that you may be doing repeatedly, and it's something that could be non-healthy for you. Otherwise, it's feeling restricted, feeling bound, within a situation. Could be feeling addicted to a person or relationship, anything including toxic energy. So it could be toxic relationships, bad habits on a personal level. And when it comes to the addictions aspects, drinking, smoking, gambling, if it's not you, it could be somebody that you are engaged with. And it may be that scenario may be creating a problem for you within that relationship. Unrequited love. I always throw in FWBs, friends with benefits. Yes, get together to have sex. That's because it's mutually agreed upon, but you walk away and it's still not something that's healthy in the long term, because it prevents you from forming any healthy long-term relationships. Excessive, could be excessive pornography, anything that's in excess. The toxicity could not only run through relationships, but it could be your community. It could be the work environment. It could be the home environment. But there is an aspect of having us bring up to the surface this week, address something that's going on that is not healthy for us in the long term. We want to break the bond and chains or whatever this Devil is casting out in front of us. All right, so after the major arcana, the Devil, we have the 10 of Swords here. 2 10s in the reading is very auspicious. 2 aces in the reading is also auspicious energy. 10 of Swords here represents there is something around us that's coming to an end. Now, it may be of interest to some of you Cancers here who may, address this Devil's cast over you. Whatever it is, it could be that you're, wanting to quit smoking. And then you're brave enough to go ahead and quit smoking, could quit drinking, whatever it is. Obsessing over someone, could be that you're working too much and you're delving all your time and your energy into your work, and then other areas of your life are suffering. But something here, according to the 10 of Swords, Even though it says ruin here, I always say that there's something around you or surrounding you that's coming to a close. Something new is about to open up. For other cancers, if it's not you, maybe it's somebody that you know, could be planning some sort of future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. I'm just letting you know offhand it's going to be very, very painful, but the Ten of Swords always comes through as a promise of recovery and relief. Okay, so that is the Ten of Swords. Up next now we have the futility, and this is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords could be things regarded from your past. It mirrors over here to that devil, so that might have some sort of significance to many cancers that are coming along to see the video. People I usually say from your past that are still conflicted. This could be exes for sure. It could be friends that you have disconnected your energies from. It could be even family members that you have distanced yourself from. However, when the Seven of Swords is present in your spread, that means that energy, if they're not physically around you, their energy is still lingering somewhere. So with that being said, it's still the potential of them coming forward to create more chaos and conflicting energies for you. So making sure that you are being very aware and very in tune of these people's energies. They're not going to present anything new, all right? They're not going to add anything to the table. They're just still going to add or create more conflicting energies and chaos for you if you allow that energy to even occur. All right, so if it's not that, then it could be for some cancers, material things that you thought you lost, put down, forgot about. That energy usually resurfaces with the presence of the Seven of Swords. Last card that I have for you in this spread, Cancer, is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is just like the Prince of Wands here, the King of Wands. Focused on something or someone. You got two energies here indicative that there is something that you are attracting your energy towards, okay? Or that energy is coming or attracting itself towards you. Now, again, it could be relationships, it could be a job, it could be almost anything that's going on. The intensity of these two cards alone is something to think about, because it's not only are they intense, they're deeply, situated with passion. And of course, she's a female and he's a male, and they can express themselves again in a sexual manner, and it's usually pretty positive. So, something very intense, something very passionate is about to occur or happen for some cancers here this week. And that could take shape in all kinds of ways. All right. She too can send in some sort of creative burst of energy for any artistic cancer to help you along the way with your creative pursuits. All right. So this is what I have for you, Cancer. Wanted to make it real quick and short. Not energetically not a bad week here. Just take what's going to work for you. You know, it's just me interpreting these messages here, right? Leave the rest alone, of course. Again, have a safe, great week ahead. Welcome new subscribers. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Cancer, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.